Good afternoon. Today I want to show everybody how to take your line project, and there should be 3 images that you've created. You've created the straight up line project, you've made one with line variation like that, and a final one with color. So those are my 3 examples. So just to go back for a second, you should have them all saved in your folder under a file, under a folder called line. So if they're in Illustrator Path Tool handouts, create a folder called line, put them in there. So there they are. I've got my line project copy, and my color, and line exercises as well, which I don't have to open. I went ahead and opened up all 3 of those, and let me show you how to get started. I'm going to go back to line project, and in your tools palette, right there, there's a little button, and I'm going to click on it, and it makes the screen darker. But something else has happened. This is Artboard 1, and basically what I want to do is take this artboard and copy it twice. What's cool about artboards, just to show you, I don't really want to do this, but if I want to change the size of my actual image, I can use that. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and keep it what it is, because it should be 8 inches by 8 inches. And I'm ready to go ahead and take that and move it over. So if I hold down the Option key and I move this over, I can actually select everything on there. If I don't want to select everything on there, which I don't, another way to do this is I can just come over here and click and drag. And you see how there's a width and a height. I want to make that width and that height 8 inches by 8 inches as well. So I'm going to just kind of move this around until I get that size, more or less. Looks like it's being a little fussy, so I'll just make it that size. And then I'm going to take this, and since I already have it, I'm going to hold down the Option key and copy it again. So I should have 3 artboards, Artboard 2 and Artboard 3. And now what I can do is come back, I'll hit Escape, come back to Line Project 2, and I should definitely have a border here. I'm going to copy all of this, Edit Copy. So I'm copying my vectors, come back over here and say Edit, Paste, and that should just fit directly into that space. There we go. And now, let's hope this works. I will try this again with my last image. If this doesn't work, I'll show you some tricks. I'm worried because it has color in it that it might not work. So I'm going to paste. Good, it worked. Okay, awesome. And I'll just move that over. And I'm using my arrow tool to just kind of nudge this around and put this in place. But now I have the 3 images all together, and if I hit File, Save, first of all, what's going to happen is now when I open up Line Project, so if I close all these up, whenever I open up Line Project, I actually have 3 pages on one document. Just like if you had a Microsoft Word document, you had 3 pages. It's the same thing here. So the last thing I'm going to do is take these and publish them. So I'm going to go to File, Save As, and what I want to do is save this as a PDF. First I'm going to save it in my folder, and I'm going to call it my name this time because I'm going to be turning this in. So I'm going to call this Silver, that's my last name, _line. And I'm going to save it in my line folder, and I'm going to save it one more place as well. So save PDF, just say OK to all that, and then again File, Save As, and there's one more place, and you need to make sure you save it here because this is where I'm going to be grading them from. In the Student Workgroups folder, for us this would be Graphic Design Term 2 because that's when I made this. Go to your folder and go to Graphic Design Term 2, and there should be a new folder at the very top called A Line Project Final. So I'm going to call this Silver _line, and I'm going to save the PDF there. And just to show you, this is what's going to happen when I open this. So if I come back to Line Project Final and I double click on that, it's going to open it in preview for me, and I actually have those 3 images side by side, so I'm going to see them all together just like that. And you can see this is, I'm on page 1, page 2, and page 3 when I'm looking at these. I can also go to, I'm trying to remember, show sidebar. Oops, sidebar. Oh, it's not, I guess I don't have the sidebar, but this is a nice way of me being able to see all 3 images that you created all at once. So that's what I'm asking you guys to do for this project, and just make sure that you save this again in the A-Line project final folder. Okay, thanks.